Hey all, this is NTom, and welcome back, quite possibly for the final time, to Sonic Frontiers. Today, Flame and I are going to be starting the third update of the game, Final Horizon. Lots of discourse about this one, let me tell you what, and while we have completed the DLC, both of us, let's just say doing some of this stuff live is going to be a little bit stressful, so if you see an edit or two here or there, please forgive. Playing video games for a living is hard.
Yes, this is very much designed as you've already beaten the hardest parts of the main game. This is like the next step in difficulty.
Oh man.
I appreciate in some parts, not so much in others, but I'm sure we will get to that, and that's a beautiful view.
Well, you know, some say I had that ready by design, some say it was completely coincidental. That guy, however, is not part of this tale. Let's go. Woohoo!
So what we've got to do to get into the new story, there's a new giant ring that has made itself known here, which is probably a bit of a tonal clash if you're playing this for the first time. And you just see that once you spawn in Orinus Island.
Okay, well, you guys, you may as well be free right now. Yeah. So once we go through here, we will essentially be entering what-if territory, except a little bit more canon, if things are to be believed. We're going to get a new alternate ending. We'll be able to play as new characters, Amy, Knuckles, and Tails, to be precise, and there'll just be a lot of balls-hard challenges waiting for us. Let us proceed to another story. What were your first impressions upon starting up Final Horizon, mate?
If we're talking about the story idea, like, I remember on the lead up I wasn't quite sure exactly how they'll be approaching it, whether it was meant to be like just this alternate story, which is obviously what they eventually went with, or whether it was going to be like the retcon chapter thing that Final Fantasy 15 did, and I was a little bit nervous about that possibility, but I think what we've got here is pretty cool, story-wise at least.
Thankfully they've made it so both endings are kind of canon. You kind of pick and choose which one you prefer, really. I will say, if the other one is the bad ending, or the more melancholy one, this is the more good/triumphant one. And it very much revolves around, like, making sure Sage doesn't blow the fuck up.
And return you to this dimension.
Obviously, we won't know exactly what's canon and what's not canon until we get a sequel to this, but like they have left the possibility for various things to happen if they want to go that route.
Yeah, there are threads here and there. You know, we can talk to Sage on the overworld. She's got more stuff to say. Oh, Eggman. You can tell Ian Flynn wrote this. He cannot resist putting in, like, stuff like that. Like, what I'm made of, So I'm sorry, a little bit of that irks me. What can I say? I have my limits when it comes to references.
I did not consider it.
That one was a bit on the nose. Like, there's a lot of Ian Flynn stuff that I will look past because, like, a lot of it comes down to more of a subtle little nod. But when it's just explicit like that, I kind of feel like it's a bit much, you know?
Well, at least you aren't, like, writing a paragraph of why you hate Ian Flynn. Seriously, YouTube comment sections are not forums. Stop it.
I can stabilize your cyber corruption for a brief time.
Oh, you could do that all this time. Well, would have been nice to know at the time.
The other ending is just they thought it'd be funny to do it the hard way.
I did it as a joke. Father laughed when I told him.
And save the world, too, right?
It is his to conquer, so yes.
Oh, Sage is one of the best things to happen to the franchise in a long time.
Oh, yes.
I like that plan. Let's do it to it.
Be forewarned, the trials you face will be grueling, and we will have precious little time.
She ain't kidding, by the way. You best gird your loins, because there's some tough shit coming up.
I just tried to save you. I'm not doing it again.
Oh, Knuckles.
What's going on?
I know it's been rough, and that things are confusing. But I need you guys to just follow my lead.
Trailer line.
I need you three to find the Chaos Emeralds, while I take care of something else.
And believe you me, it may take a while.
Oh, yes.
We trust you. You can count on us.
Piece of cake.
Get on with it already!
It's sort of like your SA2 ending, your Heroes ending, your 06 ending, where they're splitting up and doing their own things, and like, that's cool, but it feels a lot more earnest here, and that is partially just a tonal thing in the writing, but I actually think it works really well, you know?
Alright, so we're going to be kicking things off with Amy Rose here, and word to the wise, I would stay away from enemies for the time being, because if you'll take a look in the lower left, we are level 1 right now. This is Amy's little special ability, by the way. She doesn't really use a hammer all that much, apart from like one move here. It's more the tarot cards than anything.
Yeah, which I did find kind of strange, and the fact that we don't actually have a proper attack just yet, so we are going to have to get some items before we can do anything, really.
I think what we should do before anything is find one of those helpful little Coco that provide us with the skill points we oh so need, because we don't even have access to the silence right now.
Yeah, like, they do completely strip everything back. Like, if you remember way back when last year, when you first booted up the game of Sonic, that's where you are as the other characters.
The pop-in is still here, of course. They knew to just leave the most important iconic parts of the game just intact, you know?
The pop-in is a lot more egregious in this DLC than it was in the base game, I will say. The platforming challenges on the overworld are a lot more involved, and sometimes the platform that you need to jump to from the point where you are hasn't spawned in yet, so there's a lot more leaps of faith than there were in the main game.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, there should be one around here. I guess we'll see.
It's got two choices, it's either here or he ain't. Amy's thing is mainly her jump. It's sort of what they were trying to do with her in Boom, like giving her the triple jump, just actually done better. I feel like you've gone off the rails into a Knuckles section, so we've got to look back for more pink.
Well, don't worry, this is actually where we're meant to be going anyway, I believe.
And yes, as you can hear, kicking in a little bit now, the overworld themes when you're playing as the other characters are vocal themes. This one's not my favourite, but there is one in particular that is incredibly catchy, and I'm sure it will stand out to you when we get to it.
Huh. No emerald here. Interesting.
If you remember how Iron Asylum played in the main game, you're going to have to unlearn a few things, because notable locations on the map, like the Chaos Emeralds, aren't where they once were. Might have to do this the awkward slow way.
There we go.
This is going to be your main source of powering up. Finding these little guys with the backpacks that are very generous. They give you like 5 points at once here.
Ooh.
Like 10 even, this guy.
Jesus.
Like, that should be enough for your side loop at least.
Yeah, let's open up the thing and have a little looky-loo. We've got jump as default, double jump, homing attack, boost, everyone has that. The card spin boost, that is amazing. She uses the Pika Pika hammer as kind of like a witch's broom and then puts a ring of tarot cards around it. We'll have to save up for that, but the multi-lock right now, I believe, will suit us just fine. People have described this as a shot lock, and honestly, I see it.
Yeah, so this is the one where you hold down the X button and then just do a rapid chain. That was a bit limp, so you're meant to lock onto multiple of them, like that.
It's okay, I'm just getting used to my controls here, you mean old man. Keep missing that first one, but it's alright. I work better in the heat of battle, which is to say, I'll keep fumbling until I get it right, like midway through a platforming challenge.
Trial and error, it's the technique that always works.
Right, let's go do some Amy stuff.
Most of the other characters have a homing attack, except for Tails, so don't get too complicit with it.
Yeah, a little bit weird.
I will say, like, Amy's the one who I had the least problems in adapting with, and that's because Amy has never really had a consistent control scheme like the others. Because, like, with Knuckles, you expect him to be gliding a certain way, climbing a certain way. Tails, obviously, you have expectations for how his flight will work. Whereas Amy, every time Amy's being playable, she has a completely different playstyle, hasn't she? Like, in SA1, she was, like, really slow, trying to be more of a platforming focused thing, but it didn't really land. SA2, she was a Sonic clone. Heroes was a Sonic clone. 06, God knows what they were trying to do with her. You know, like, so this I was more open-minded towards playing as Amy as I was with the other characters.
Fair enough, mate. Ah, there's a familiar asset right there. You know what that is, Flame?
Yes, I have played SA1.
Really? Very unknown game, that SA1.
Yeah, it's like a little niche release, wasn't it? That's what we say when we don't get views anymore, isn't it?
Ah, yes, of course. I believe there is another... I almost called them Chow there, but no, another Coco thing. We're staying the fuck away from Spider Plus, thank you very much.
I will say, out of everything in the DLC, the Overworld Guardians are the things that scare me the most. So I think I just ran away from every single one I encountered, because they are, like, absurdly harder.
Yeah, they're kind of meant for Sonic more than anyone, and you can upgrade the friends and whatnot, so that's not really a problem, but it just takes a while, and I'm lazy, what can I say?
I'm not sure exactly whether it was intended as a Sonic thing, or whether it is because the new characters, their combat abilities work like so much differently from Sonic. You're basically relearning how to effectively fight the other characters.
Yeah. Alas. It's okay, there's no fall damage. We're all good. Okay, I guess I'll go buy the Psyloop.
Come on, that's what gets you the cool shit that's hidden in the ground.
You can tell they want you to have it, like, super fast, because it's, like, just one skill point. Yeah, what else we got here? I saw a hammer, I saw some other things. But basically, we've got what we need right now. We've got a card stomp, we got a card attack. I tell a lie, apart from the homing attack, we have no regular attack. So, Sonic has his punches and kicks, Amy uses cards to attack. She is essentially Luke Sword from the Kingdom Hearts franchise.
Yes, I have seen that one video, and no, I'm not ready for another 10 minutes of pun bullshit.
Oh boy, oh Jesus.
The thing with the sections where you're playing as these other characters is that they have gone out of their way to properly flesh out the character playstyles, and you can spend a long time here if you so desire, but you can also sort of speed through things once you've got the essentials down. So it's kind of like the main game in that you can play it how you want to play it, which is neat.
For sure. Get out of here. You didn't hear nothing.
I love that, when you just get that tiny little blip of the sound effect as it fades to black.
Now, let's see, the card spin and the infinite card spin. Not unlike Amy's spinning attack from SA1. Again, there's a lot of SA1 influence in this. I kind of want to get that, but Jesus, we will need so much more stuff.
Something that someone I know pointed out is that in that art where it shows off that attack, and Amy's got the cards around her, her pose there is basically the Akira bike pose, which is kind of fucking hilarious when you see it that way. Now, the overall puzzles. If you remember in the base game, we were saying how it seems odd that their difficulty doesn't really change much from the first island to the last. They're compensating with this. You have to be quick with things like this.
Personally putting the blame on you, Flame. They heard you, they saw all your emails. I don't know why you sent such terrible, awful emails to the Sega execs. You know they're working hard to bring us these games.
Yes, but they haven't used Shadow in a while, and I have to make my feelings known.
It's so funny that people think Shadow should have been in Frontiers. He would have destroyed the tone. Come on, guys.
at the same time, Shadow should have been in Frontiers.
At the same time, me wanty.
Yeah, like, you got this really somber mood, and then just out of nowhere, you get to, like, the third island or something, and then Shadow just comes in all guns blazing on his bike or some shit. But no, like, I feel like this game having the smaller cast does work tonally. The vibe they're going for is just Sonic and his closest friends are stranded on this island, and that works. I feel like overdoing it would kind of ruin the mood they were going for. Mm-hmm. Like, there is an art to restraint with things like this, as tempting as it would be to throw in like literally every single idea you think sounds cool.
Gotta be honest, I don't actually know where we're going right now.
Just follow the waypoint, really.
I guess so.
That's the thing with modern games, it's there to help you.
Alright, I guess we're going this way.
That's where we ended up, so that's where we're going.
Oh, Jesus.
God, she's gonna have motion sickness by the end of this.
Is there a point to this, or are you just giving me stuff to do here?
I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Maybe we should look for something else.
Maybe. Oh, I think, yes, the nighttime event is happening, and thankfully, they don't do the slot machine bullshit anymore. It's just bright, it's terrifying, stay away from enemies. We are nowhere near powerful enough to take down even the most mookiest of mooks right now.
But on the plus side, there are going to be a lot of the Cocos around here, so you might want to take advantage of that.
Stay away from Spider, thank you very much.
So that is one thing. In the main game, a lot of... like, whenever you go to upgrade your character, you inherently just go for speed, because 400 rings is more than enough. That might not necessarily be the case in this DLC.
Yellow. Are you just chilling? Yeah, I don't think it's time for us to deal with them right now, Flame.
Yeah, no, he's got his own little section later on, and I don't know if you're gonna be okay here. In the drink.
Card stomp. Learn new skills and continue on. Thanks, game. How will I ever solve this riddle?
So let's go the safe way this time.
Okay. That's red, which is kind of close to pink. A little bit annoying to see from a distance.
You should know Knuckles' colour by now.
Those lookout Coco, by the way, pretty important for Sonic. That's all I'm going to say for now.
Given so many of these things you dig up have one of those behind them, I kind of had enough by a complete accident.
Well, there you go.
I'm not sure whether the threshold of how many you need changes depending on your difficulty or not, but I was playing the bulk of this up until the very end on hard. That makes some of this DLC stuff really cool, but also really filtering for a lot of people.
Nah. There we go. There are new cyberspace stages, so you want to be collecting these cogs.
Yeah, when we get back to Sonic, that's something that we can have a look at. And I am glad that there are so many of the cogs just buried in the dig sections here, because, like I was saying, the Guardians are much more aggressive here, and I didn't stand a fucking chance against them.
There we go. A little bit more powerful.
Just a little bit.
I don't think I upgraded the characters at all during my first run, so this is new.
Wait, it's not here. Why isn't it here?
Most peculiar.
All I found was empty. I'll try.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Tails, but you know, time is of the essence here.
I met this little guy with a backpack. He's more important than my long-time friend. Sorry.
He's absolutely not Captain Toad. Stop saying that.
I ain't even drawn that comparison until now, but yeah, I kind of see it.
Oh, Master Ninja, eh? Let's see what we got here. We don't have a follow-up like Sonic, sadly. Although Stomp works very well.
This definitely looks like one of the easier Guardian ones. Although are you playing this on easy or normal?
I'm on normal right now, and I need rings.
I noticed that the other characters' parries don't seem quite as generous as Sonic's did. And I'm not sure whether that was me just doing something really stupid and fucking up, which is always a possibility, but it seems like Knuckles in particular, I remember it expiring, which Sonic's doesn't. So if you've been playing this just not learning any action game skills at all up to this point, this is where you need to get good.
There we go. Nope. That was a fakin'. Come on.
Yeah, don't fall for their double team.
There we go.
Nicely done.
And I'll take one of those.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to sort of stock up on these. Oh, they're just throwing them at us. That's nice.
Now, what is this?
This looks like one of the platforming race sections.
Yes, we can have a look. Doesn't hurt to open up the map a little bit more. I'm sorry, what?
Okay. So do you need to go to all three of them in one run?
I think you do.
Well, good luck.
I'll do my fucking best, I guess.
So where exactly were they again? Oh, there they're going. Cool.
Of course, this would be a lot easier if I had Amy's maneuverability upgrade, but again, we'll do what we can.
I feel like this one's probably intending for you to play as Sonic with the spin dash.
Or, you know, Tails with his upgrades.
God, these sections can be so awkward to jump off of.
Yes, there will be one place in particular where I might actually have to use Babby mode.
Part of it's the just general difficulty of launching yourself off at the right angle that bothers me about them circular grind rails, but it's also that it kinda reminds me of that one Lost World level that I hate.
Anyway, where were we? Ah, yes, over here.
I don't think you're making this.
I'm not going for it anymore. I have since abandoned it.
That's fine, but we still gotta listen to the annoying ticking down.
Just deal with it, I guess.
You're asking a lot of me, Tom.
I know. I mean, you showing up here, ooh, on time and everything. Come on, Tom.
It might just not let you while you got the timer going.
Ah, yeah, interesting. I didn't actually think about that.
Which is kind of annoying, because I don't think there's a way to end the timer early either, so you do just have to wait. Yeah, no, it just doesn't work. I suppose because none of the timers in the main game go on this long for you to even notice and have that problem.
Yeah. She has such amazing air control. Beaten only by Tails, and you'll see what I mean when we get to it.
Oh yeah, Tails is just broken in this game. I'm not gonna softball it, he's broken.
Alright, so down here, eh?
Maybe not down like that.
Wait, is it the back of the temple? I've already been to the back of the temple. Do you want me to go again?
Maybe, because the first time we went in was for the "oh no, it's not there" prompt, wasn't it? So I guess it's maybe leading us back.
Yeah, I guess it would have to be.
We've been here enough times over the course of playing Sonic Frontiers now, so it's fine.
No, I go where I want. Damned rails!
Is it going to make us wait out the timer?
Oh boy.
I think it might.
Well, here is a cut. Please enjoy. Okay, we're back.
Maybe I can get some insight with my fortune cards.
Good job I picked up a booster pack earlier.
Christ.
Oh, jeez.
Bloody weight packs. Nothing good in it.
Obscured and danger approaches. I knew that already.
I'm stuck inside a fucking computer system.
Wait. Seek insight from unfamiliar places? Ooh, the Coco! Of course! They should be able to help.
I really shouldn't be questioning the logic of this, but I would feel the Coco are very familiar by this point.
Vaults are empty.
Yeah, and if you think like Amy's mission, or like her role in the main game, she was the one who was intent on Sonic stopping to help out the Coco with their problems.
Yeah, true.
So she probably has the best rapport with them.
I'll find him the old-fashioned.
And now let's actually try and get some of these items, now it will let us.
There we go. Another one of you guys.
Of course, as soon as our timer runs out, it starts pissing down with rain.
You know, we're used to it. We live in Britain, of course.
I'll consider this the Black Knight throwback I wanted.
Nice.
Yeah, these are kind of weird because you have to hit the bottom one for it to count, which I'm not quite sure why it works like that, it just sort of does.
We good? Yeah.
I think this is the first time that the regular Sonic enemies have leaked outside the cyberspace in this game.
Huh. I didn't even put that together, honestly.
In fairness, I only noticed it because I saw a shitpost about it, but like, yeah, it's because they were all exclusively the new enemies that you would fight in the hub worlds here, and they saved the traditional enemies for these throwbacks, but now I guess they just thought, fuck it, put everyone everywhere.
Why not? Ah, ooh hee hoo ha. You're lucky your controls are so good, Frontiers, because my nerves sure ain't.
We'll wait until we get to Knuckles and then you can second guess that.
Yeah, much to say about the red one, yes.
He has a name, you know.
I know he does. He doesn't deserve it right now. Okay, the card spin's there, but I do want that maneuverability upgrade.
So we gotta save up.
More, you say? Have we not been here before? I think we've been here before.
I think this platforming section is completely trivial when you have a fucking triple jump. There's our lad.
It feels like someone's traversed time and space to be here. He's mocking me with that beard right now, something fierce.
Oh, it was my pleasure. I'm hoping now you can lead me in the right direction. Do you know what happened to the Chaos Emeralds?
Our enemies have infested the land and are using our creations against us. The emeralds are here, but we've hidden them with technology.
Thanks for the insight. We won't let you down.
Okay, well, let's go see if we can reverse this technology. Thanks for being purposely vague, by the way. And we'll do what we can.
Yep, but we've got to get all the way over there first.
Oh, that's what this section's for, okay. Oh, hello. Good.
I forget, can Amy climb on walls? I don't think she can she?
Nope, that must be a Knuckles thing, so we'll leave it be for now.
You might still want to get the height for that.
He thinks I don't know.
Just saying, when you jump over the ocean of water there, it looks like you don't know.
Such disrespect. Me, the one in command, him, the one sitting there.
Look, I am putting in a lot of hard work sitting here doing nothing.
Such an asshole. More than halfway there, that's good. Slowly getting there, and I saw another one just now. I want to get this thing before we switch over, it's very cool. Oh my god.
Yeah, they've sped this up so you actually have a chance of failing it now.
I don't think I can press the buttons that fast.
Well, you know the rule, you gotta go fast.
I know,
Oh, one shot.
Don't want it anymore. I believe we need something specific for that. Look at that control. Fluid as hell.
You fixed it, it's fine.
Oh, 8 more points and we all get the cool thing. But mostly me, because I'll be the one controlling it. How do I do this the polite way? Wake the fuck up!
We throw water over him, right?
He's kind of like plant-based, so maybe he'd like that. I'm kind of still stuck in here. Chaos Emeralds now, pronto, please.
Hello. I'm sorry to disturb you, but you may be our last hope. Can you tell me what happened to the Chaos Emeralds?
The enemy has tried to break the seal and escape the digital dream. We have used that technology to combine and hide the emeralds. So, there's like more than one in a single location?
Maybe?
What comes to my mind is like just the super emeralds, but God knows they're not coming back ever.
Oh no, they are fucking dead.
Ah.
Yeah, they like using them prank springs a lot in this DLC, I noticed. A lot of the challenges are built around them just twatting you with like less than a second to react to them.
I kind of appreciate that sort of bullshittery.
It's the sort of thing that, when it's very obviously done intentionally like that, I can't help but see the funny side of it. It's part of why I like Sonic CD so much.
I'm not sure I could agree there, but I will respect your opinion.
I'm just saying that Wacky Workbench is like peak trolling.
I guess. Another one, eh? Not now. Not yet.
No, we don't want to have to wait out the clock when you give up twice.
Seems to reset your jump after you do a homing attack, which is pretty cool.
It is, and it takes a little while to learn what resets your jump and what doesn't, which is a big part of the more difficult platforming sections in this DLC.
Oh, he angry. Okay, I didn't think that was gonna work, but I had to try it anyway.
Yeah, you gotta master your timing there.
You know I'm not good with this.
Third time lucky.
From aiming with love, bitch. Well, that's one way to get across difficult platforming bits.
Sometimes that can work against you, depending where the cannon is, though.
Well, we still have the homing attack, so...
You have some options to save yourself, but as we've kind of alluded now, don't get too comfortable with anything.
It's okay. I have the means, I have the skills. The camera is pointing the wrong bloody way. Thank you.
It's really not helping, is it?
No. There we go. I believe this will put us into the next character section. So, alas, we will have to wait until later to see Amy at her fullest potential.
Yeah, that's fine. We get a round 2 with each of the characters, so if you miss stuff now, you don't have to worry too much. You do have to worry about that, though.
That was very not cool. Really? All the way back here?
You'll do the platforming and you'll like it. I was going to say, if you died again there.
Shut up. Why are you always heckling? Why are you never supporting?
I'm supportive when you don't die.
Fucking fair weather friend. Jesus.
Fucking fair weather skill.
Shut up.
Sorry, once you laugh at something like that, you can't take it back. Sometimes for those things, I do usually just resort to doing it the slow way, because, you know, better safe than sorry and all that. Like, some of these sections you can just do like the Mario 64 thing and just do one big jump across everything, but that depends which character you are and where you are on the map, because it feels like some of them, although they're intended to be parts for a certain character, like this is obviously an Amy section, it's coded that way, like with the pink everywhere, sometimes you can use a different character for the item platforming sections and just get a much easier job. And although this looks like you've got a really big jump, there is a descent eventually. So like you can get a big jump across, but also you can't get a ridiculously impossible jump across. So just bear that in mind.
Okay. Amy's trial complete. Oh, how rude. You know what? My shift's over. Time for someone else.